everybody. Welcome back to a Tuesday show. How are you guys doing? I miss you all. I have not done a show on at 7 p.m. in like a good month. It's just been crazy. But I am here. I am super excited. I have one of our communities here with us. We're going to be talking about the MSC Grandiosa. We're going to talk about our review, what we like, what we did not like, and all of that good stuff. I also have some information on the Legend of the Seas. Carnival is changing some new stuff, so we're going to leave all of that stuff for the end. I also have a package that I got here today from one of you guys, and we're going to be opening it here live towards the end of the show. So there's a lot to go in. So let me bring Dave from Dave Controls. And you guys know him. He's been here in the community for a while. Welcome in, Dave. How are you?
I am good. Good. Thank you for having me on.
I know, right? Today we're going to talk about the MSC Grandiosa. Dave and I both went separate different dates on the MSC Grandiosa. And we're here to talk about all of it, like what we like, what we did not like, the things that we enjoy, what we tasted, what we may not have tasted. So you guys are going to know it all. If you've never been on the Grandiosa, it is an amazing ship. I will start by saying that. So hopefully MSC will be looking at this. I actually tag MSC on this live stream because as you guys know, next month I'm going on the World America for our Expedia Anchor. And since I already been on the World America, we've done the ship tours, we've done cabin tours, and all the different kinds of tour things that we've done in America. Next month, we're going to do something different. I'm going to bring you life as a travel agent on a cruise ship and on a conference. I'm going to bring you along with me so that you guys can come along on this conference and see everything that we get to do behind the scenes that you guys don't know about. All the different seminars, everything that has us going, like cocktail parties, you name it. We have a whole agenda, and that's going to be next month. So prepare yourself for all of that. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about the MSC Grandiosa, and I'm going to kick it out to Dave because I want Dave to tell us what is it that he liked about it. So go ahead, Dave.
Oh my goodness. Where do I start?
Right? That's what I'm thinking. Where do we start?
Where do I start? I mean, just walking into the Lido deck when you're boarding the ship, and just the beautiful of it when you're walking in, and you got you're just walking in the area where you got the grand staircase, and you're walking in those other areas. It absolutely is gorgeous. The theming of it just stunning. I mean, I love the way they intertwine other ships, but yet it has its own theming through the ship differently.
Right.
I mean, and that's for every ship that I've been on at this point, as far as ship tours, and because I've actually got some more coming up, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I love the tone and the tone colors, the light blues, the lights. I mean, it just pops.
Yeah, that ship is beautiful. As you're coming in, obviously this ship is in here in Port Canaveral. For those of you that don't know, is sailing out of Port Canaveral. She's not going to be here that long. She's doing 7 night sailings. The price is tremendous for this ship. They have really good pricing for the ship. But as you're coming into the atrium part of it, it's just majestic. The ship is not a little ship. I think it's bigger than the Seashore. If I could be, I don't think I'm mistaken at that, but I think it's bigger than the Seashore, and it just has a lot of great amenities. So I'm not sure how many of you guys have been on the World America or on the Seashore, but on the promenade you have the chocolate store. You got Hola Mexico. There's a lot of different. You have the teppanyaki and all the different things there, and it's just like so pretty to see. They also, on the back of the ship, Dave, I don't know if you remember, they have like all the kids area, like the water park and some pool area. And we actually got to see the Disney treasure from up there because it's parked right next to it.
I
And
want to jump over.
I took a picture with the Disney treasure while being on the MSC Grandiosa. But I tasted the pizza. I know that I don't know if Dave got to taste the pizza, but the pizza was delicious, like best pizza at sea. I had Martine. Martine went with me, so I told Martine, "You got to try the pizza on MSC." So I got him a little ready for next month on World America. Food was delicious because they actually provided us a lunch in the main dining room, and it was great. I had steak and frites is what I had. Because I'm allergic to all sorts of different things, so I just go with what's best for me. But they had other options. What did you have for your lunch?
I actually had the burger with the onions and all that on
Okay.
it. Oh my God. Oh Lord, have mercy.
It was great. It was great. We actually got to go and visit the spa area. It's about a $200, and it's a pass that you actually get for the 7 or however long you're going to be staying on this cruise. I think it's worth the price. I'm not sure what Dave is going to say about the spa, but when I went in there, it has a lot of great different places where you can go. They even have a place where it's cold in there. They have ice that you can put over yourself. They have a place where it's like hot, like the sauna. Then they have the beds and the thermal area. I think for the price, for the 7 days, I think for $200 per person, I think that's a really good price. It's pretty much how much it runs in Carnival and different places. What do you think, Dave, about that area?
Well, here's the thing about it, and and I didn't think about this until, like I said, last Thursday I had my BDM on my show from MSC,
Hmm.
and the thermal place. It's the amount of how many thermals they actually got in there. I mean, all the thermals
Yeah.
that they have in there is more than what they had on the Seascape, and
Oh, okay.
each of them did. Yeah, it actually is more than what they had on the Seascape, and just the different theming of them, and like I said, you look at the different ones. I'm like, oh God, I got to get on a cruise. I got to get me into the spa. I need a good massage. Not telling you. I have never. One of the things I've never had done is I've never been to a massage thing, and I swear that's on my to-do bucket when I take a cruise.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like the spa area, it's really cool to be in. Very super clean. The gym was really nice too. They even have bowling. Did you see the bowling area? They have bowling in there. I was like in
Yes.
shock.
Oh my God. Well, that you're talking about the sporting things. I
Yeah.
was amazed on how quickly that one adventure area, in the adventure areas, how
Oh yeah.
rink can change quickly on different things. Where you can
Yeah.
have basketball, and it changes to different things throughout the.
Yeah, that's an open
Wow.
venue so that you could even do a wedding there if you want. They change it to many different, they do different types of situations there in that court area because it's indoor. And I think if you're traveling with children, they will love that because it's not in the open, it's not in the heat of the day. They can go in there, play basketball, soccer, pickleball, whatever the heck they want to play on there. So, and the place is nice. It's kind of like if you've been on Odyssey of the Seas, it's kind of like the playmakers area, the sportsplex.
Okay.
It's kind of like that, and that venue can turn into different types of different things on there. But they actually have bowling, which I didn't know that MSC had bowling in this ship. So that was pretty amazing to actually see. And in the bowling area, they actually have a bar there where you can have your drinks or whatever
Woo!
you're doing your bowling. So
Yeah.
it's phenomenal. It's super phenomenal. I was really impressed by that area, and I was like, wow, this is really nice. And I think about my clients that are traveling, with kids or just, are me like myself. I like that kind of stuff. They will have an amazing time for sure on the MSC Grandiosa. Donnell says she loves the MSC spa. By the way, thank you for being here, Jen and Donnell, and everybody else that do not comment. I'm going to continue to say this on every single show. Make sure you at least put a wave or something, or say hello or a little something, because it helps us with the show. It helps YouTube let everybody knows that we're here. Please make sure you hit that like button if you're liking what we're putting out there for you guys. But as we continue to talk about the review of the MSC Grandiosa, it's just, to me, I'm not sure, Dave, how you looked at it, but it's an overall great ship for families, especially for either couples or families that have children. There's a little bit for everybody there, for sure.
It really is. That's what I love about MSC. You got something for everyone. I mean, and I love actually, because if you look at the small water area for the little kids, that absolutely is gorgeous for the small little for the little ones with families with little kids and
right.
And then you got the teen. You got what I like about this is this, and I didn't realize this. They actually most things. There's certain things that, and I believe, what was it that she was saying about, I don't know. I can't think of it off the head, and I don't want to say it wrong, but just the different functions that they have for the different age brackets, and the fact that it does go up to the age of 17,
right,
is really, really, really awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That for pricing wise, if you're looking into kind of like a Royal Caribbean or something, or even a Carnival, for the price and what you get, I think is a really great price overall. Especially if you're traveling with like maybe 4 or 5 people in one cabin, you do get a really good deal. And even if you're traveling just 2 people in a cabin, you still get a really good deal and the thing is that with MSC, I'm not sure how many of you guys know this, but with MSC, you can add your drinks and your Wi-Fi included if that's what you wish to do, because it's cheaper to package it all up in one bundle than to do it separately. But one of the cool things that I enjoy on MSC, and I was very happy the Grandiosa had it, was the chocolate store. Because when I was on World America, they actually have the same store, John Philippe chocolate. So it was really, really nice to see that MSC Grandiosa had one. I was very sad that I couldn't buy any chocolate, but then I was very happy because I thought I'm going on MSC World next month, so I get to try some chocolates again. But they sell gelato and all sorts of different, it's not just a chocolate store, they sell all sorts of different goodies there. So if you're ever traveling on Grandiosa or anywhere where they have the Jean Philippe, I suggest you try it because you're going to love it. What do you think about the venue, Dave?
The what?
What do you think about the venue of the chocolate store?
Oh my God. I packed down just looking at it, I packed down about 50. Listen, we all know that when you go on a cruise, if you're on a diet, you might as well forget it. All bets are off, because by the time you get back, you're going to pack on. By the time you get to eat all the free food that you're paying for, plus you get the chocolate store, plus you get all this other, you get all these other, the lotto and everything else, you're packing it out. I loved it. I loved it. I wish
it's just amazing.
It's just amazing.
Yeah. The Ola, I think it's called Ola Mexican. I think that's what it's called. It's a really nice venue. In this particular cruise, I don't know if you got to see the Ola on deck 5. It's across from the Jean Philippe, and
that's the Mexico restaurant, right?
Yeah, that's the Mexican restaurant. It's
God, man, I saw that, and then she talked about that and all I'm going to say is all the eat taco stuff. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. But it's the look of it was a little different than what I was used to in World America, but it's really cute. And one of the good things, if you're like me, I like my venues to be closed in. Even though it's on the promenade, it's closed in. So it has a door that you go in and out. So it's really cool. I think Dave maybe froze a little bit. He should be back in a little bit, but it's really cool because it's in the promenade, but it has a door where you don't even hear a lot of the going back and forth of the people. So that is really cool. The teppanyaki is on deck 6. I'm gonna say, I could be wrong, but it's also on the promenade, on the top of the promenade. So it's really nice because you can kind of like walk through there, or there's actually really cool seating. Hold on, let me take Dave out because he's probably coming back in a little bit. It has a really cool seating area, and you can kind of enjoy, kind of like the shows on the promenade and things like that, which is really pretty. And then they have that whole entire, the top, the actual ceiling, where it's a kind of like a big screen TV, and they have all sorts of really cool stuff on there as well. Dave should be coming back. I think his Wi-Fi is messing up. So, overall, the Grandiosa is super cool. I really enjoyed it. I was looking into some itineraries because I want to try going on her before she leaves out of this area, because I think she's going back to Europe soon. And I was looking at some itineraries, and the price is not that bad, guys. The price is, it goes anywhere between the thousands to 1,500 for 2 people on a balcony cabin. But it's also depending when you want to go. But if you want to try something new, the yacht club was really nice as well. For those of you that like the yacht club, I have not been to like the Meraviglia Yacht Club or anything like that. I've been to the one on World America, and this one seemed a little bit bigger. But like I said, I am not a yacht club expert. Like, I sell a lot of yacht club, but I've never traveled on one. So I know some of you guys that are here on the community have been on yacht club. So if you ever go on Grandiosa, please let me know, what do you all think about the other MSC yacht clubs versus the Grandiosa, if you ever try it. I do know that the area is very cool on the yacht club. They have a lot of great private things that goes around in there. They have the butler service and all of that. But the yacht club is the same. Okay, so because I thought it was, because I think the Grandiosa is the plus of the Meraviglia. Okay, Dave is here. So the Grandiosa is kind of like the Meraviglia plus. So it's a little bit kind of like the Meraviglia, but it's the same kind of built. Like I said, I've never been on the Meraviglia, but I have been on the Grandiosa. And I don't know, Dave, did you get to go to the yacht club and see it?
Yes, it was absolutely beautiful.
Right? It was really nice.
It just the can't again. It's hard to explain the beautiful and the magnificent of it. And that's why I can't wait till I can put my slideshow together and show the pictures, because I've got 10 million pictures and short videos.
Well, I will tell you guys a little secret. If you guys go to my channel and you go to my shorts, and all you're seeing within these last couple of days is all sorts of MSC stuff, is because we're getting ready to go on this anchor, and we're doing a sweepstake, and we're supposed to be putting in all sorts of cool stuff out there for MSC to get us ready for our Expedia conference. I think there's about 900 people going on this conference. So it's going to be great. Like I said, I can't wait to take you guys with me on this trip. It's going to be a travel adventures with your travel agent kind of like week. So you guys going to get to see everything that I do behind the scenes, how we learn about all this stuff, and how do we bring it out to you guys. So I'm looking forward to those vlogs. But going back to the Grandiosa, other places that I really enjoyed was not only the pool decks were really nice, very well put together. If I recall, I think one of them have the thing where they close it if it's raining, so at least you can still go in the water. So I thought that was great. A lot of ships, the newer ships, don't have that, and it was nice that this ship actually has that. Donnell says yacht club prices are crazy now. 7,000 a week for seascape oh my God, are you serious? Wow, that's crazy. But you know what? I'm gonna Dave, give me a second. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this information here for you guys, just in case if you guys are interested. This is what we're actually doing.
Good afternoon, everybody. We've got an exciting group cruise announcement for you. This time around, it's going to be a very special occasion, as we have managed to get an invite to the inaugural sailing of the one and only MSC World Atlantic. This time around, we'll be sailing out from Port Canaveral in Orlando, Florida on November 13th, 2027. From there, the ship will be docking at Nassau in the Bahamas on the 14th and MSC's private Ocean Cay Marine Reserve on the 15th. After that, there'll be a relaxing day at sea where you can be one of the first people to explore this lovely new ship. On the 17th, they'll be docking in Cozumel, Mexico, followed by Costa Maya in Mexico on the 18th. From there, a single day at sea will be taking you back to Orlando to conclude the inaugural sailing. Be sure to book your cabins quick, as inaugurals like this tend to sell out really fast. You can contact us at jagonzalez@expediacruises.com or call us directly at 813-608-2935. We hope to see you on board with us.
Well, since we're talking about MSC, I hope to see you guys on board. I know some of you guys here in the community are already booked. Donnell says she just priced that yacht club today. That's crazy. That's insane.
Speaking of which, because I got to reach out to you. I got a couple of questions for you on that about.
Okay, sounds good.
So
if you are looking, no, definitely, Dave. If you're looking to coming along with us on the MSC World Atlantic, it's the inaugural sailing. It's the first sailing of that ship. I still got some cabins available. Please get with me and let me know. I'll be more than happy to get you a cabin and see you there on board. It's going to be great, Dave. It's going to be great.
Oh, I'm looking forward. Yeah, because now I've got there's an opportunity for, I know I was looking at MSC, but now I may look at going Carnival because they're doing a seminar, which will run me $800. Which
that's great.
I may go do the seminar because those are rare opportunities that we don't get, and usually we get good prices on them.
Yeah, definitely. If you got a seminar coming, those are great. Like I haven't said anything to anybody, and since it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I got an invitation to go to Jerusalem in January, and because it's going to be a TA rate, so I have a discounted rate with a company that I'm working with outside of Expedia. Okay. And we don't know if it's going to happen in January, so I'm praying.
I was going to say if you do, make sure you take an umbrella because there tend to be falling things right now over there.
I know, right?
And they make a little poppy noise.
On that one. I've been waiting on that one for a while, so we'll see what happens.
Hopefully it'll happen, but it all depends on what's going on right now.
But guys, overall, I think MSC is a great cruise ship to actually cruise on. The Grandiosa is phenomenal. If you're looking for something that is not too expensive and you're looking for something 7 days, definitely try her out. She's a great girl, amazing, beautiful in all her glory. I really liked her. Food was really good on her. I know that a lot of people tend to say, well, MSC food wasn't really good, but I thought that on that ship, the food was really good. Service was spectacular. I don't know about how your service was, Dave, so let us know about how you feel about that.
My service was really good. I couldn't, goodness, everybody that you talked to that worked for MSC was just couldn't ask for better. His customer service was awesome. And I don't know if you'll let me put this out there, but if you are looking to learn about a little bit more MSC, I actually had, like I said, my show turned into 2 hours because my BDM actually had a lot of good information
Oh, well, that's
So
good.
if you are looking to
Definitely,
learn a
yeah,
little
put it
bit,
out there. Yeah,
please,
definitely. Put it
if
in there for everybody.
you
Definitely, no problem. And they
go
can
over
go check it
there,
out.
and
Yeah,
that
they
was
can go
last
check it out.
Thursday, and it
Yeah,
was a lot of good
drop it in
information.
the comments. Put in your information there in the comments so people can go check it out. I will be having Cassidy, she's our business development manager. I will be having her back on the show because we're going to be doing the MSC World Atlantic. And so she's going to be coming back on the show for that. Dave is going to drop his link for the show that he did with his BDM. So maybe you guys can go check it out, get some cool information. Because believe it or not, when we're talking to these business managers, these are the people that we actually contact when something goes wrong or we need help with something. They are the people that we go to. And for those of you that are watching this show or maybe watching the replay, you can just hit hashtag replay if you're going to be watching it later. So that way I know you watched it. And last week on Tuesday, we had the World Showcase here in Tampa. And we had 22 vendors, and we had every single cruise line that you can possibly think of, every single river cruise line, anything that had to do with moving in the water. We had everybody here. There's a lot of prices that went out. A lot of people had a really good time. And we still going with the special. The special ends here on the 13th. If there's something that you're interested, whether it's river cruising or regular cruise, let me know. If you want to know what the special is, I can email it to you guys. And that way you guys are informed. But you have until the 13th. So you got 3 days to book your cruise to get those specials. And those specials were only for us here in Expedia. I put the information out there. I know a lot of my clients don't live here in Tampa. I know that there's one that's going to be that they're going to be doing for, it's going to be an online one. But if you're looking to see what all the specials were and you're interested in something, just send me an email. Say, hey, Jackie, can you send me the information that you talked about on the show? And I'll be more than happy to forward that to you guys and help you guys out, within the next couple of days and get you guys booked on your cruise or river cruise or wherever it is that you're traveling. Now, is there anything else, Dave, that you want to say about the Grandiosa before I continue with the rest of the show?
No, actually, except that, okay, well, I didn't think it would allow me. One of your mods will have to grab the link because,
okay, I'll put it on there. What was it? What show did you put it on?
It was Thursday night. The my cruise line show on Thursday.
Was it Dave Control Country?
Yeah, the Cantrell Country Travel Way.
Okay, let me pull it up. Go ahead, Dave. While you're talking there, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up.
Guys, there's, like she said, right now MSC is fastly. I don't know about Jackie, but MSC is growing fastly on me because of it. It's still I mean, the company itself has been around, but it's still fairly newer to the cruise line side of the ship. I learned a lot about the MSC because its parent company is also a merchant shipping company, so which has been around for years. But this is something I just learned on Thursday. I didn't realize it was actually a merchant shipping company, but its cruise line industry is still fairly new compared to some of the other cruise lines that are out there. And to me, it is fastly growing. They're adding ships. And the ships that they're designing, it's like she said, look at the Grandiosa. Look at MSC World America. I mean, they're getting bigger and they're better and they're just, and the prices. You were talking about prices, Jackie, and we were talking about it. I mean, if I decide to do the one in November, even for myself, traveling myself at $1,200, and that was including the cabin, the Wi-Fi package, and the drink package, all for $1,200. That was on a balcony cabin under the
that's not bad.
Under that Fantasia one part.
Okay, so all right, so I got it and I pinned it to everybody.
I mean,
So you have it there. So if you want to watch it, it's a 2 hour long. It's with MSC, his business development manager, and she goes through a lot of different questions and things like that. So
she did. She had a nice slide presentation, so you'll get to see different ships and a lot about them.
Right. All right. So with that being said, that was our review. I wanted to do like kind of like a 30-minute and then the rest open it up. If you have questions about the Grandiosa or anything that you want to know about it, please let me know. I did make a mistake. So there's not a lot of people here on the show today because I put it that it was for 7 in the morning when it was supposed to be 7 p.m. So who knows? Trust me, later on, people will watch this show. I was like, what does it say that we have to go in the show? Like, what's going on? But it was because of that.
You'd be surprised how many you watch.
I do want to give you, because I have not been here for like a whole month, I want to give you some information. We're going to start first with, let me start with Carnival Cruise Lines. I'm not sure how many of you know. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up here. I don't know how many of you guys know, but today Carnival sent us an email. Hold on, here we go. And they're actually starting this new really cool stuff. And especially you, Dave, this might help you out, because if you're going to be doing that seminar, you might be one of the people that might be able to get to do this. They're introducing the express dining. It is a full service dining delivered under an hour. So they've been testing this in a couple of ships. I'm going to guess it worked, because now they just rolled it out to more ships. So it's just great news. It's very exciting. They're rolling out their latest onboard enhancement. It's called Express Dining. It's giving the clients more convenience while preserving the quality and the experience Carnival is known for. First piloted aboard the Carnival Vista in 2025. The program is now available for 15 ships and will be fully implemented across our fleet by the end of May of 2026. So by the end of May, all of the Carnival fleet will have the express dining. And pretty much what it is, you get to express dine instead of having to be in the main dining room for like maybe 2 hours or sometimes a little bit longer. So it's available nightly in each ships and main dining room. Express dining is offered. It's a freshly prepared multi-course dinner experience in under an hour for groups of 6 or fewer. So if you're a big group, it's not going to happen. So it's only 6 or fewer. The streamlined service significantly reduces the service while maintaining the curated menu that mirrors our main dining room's offering. So that is something that I think is really cool that Carnival did, because I like to sometimes go have my dinner and rush into like a show or something like that. So if that is you, then this might work for you. And that way you don't have to go to the buffet all the time. You can actually express dine and you are in and out in a breeze. And I think it's fabulous. I think they're doing something good. People might enjoy this. What do you think, Dave, about that?
I like it. I mean, I do like it. I would like it better if they expressed the pizza a lot more, because I'm a 24/7 pizza guy on the cruise ships. But no, I think I didn't get a chance. I don't think I got to read the whole email, but I think I might have gotten that email. I actually like that, because you're right. Because sometimes when you're trying to get to shows and you're sitting there in the dining, you cut it just in the nick of time.
Right.
So with the express dining, if it gives you time to be able to get to the show,
my question is it going to be kind of like a my time dining, like a dining area where it's just express, and the people that are wanting to do the express will go specifically to that dining area? Because I think it'll be very hard if it's like kind of like the 5:30 or the 8 p.m. and then you want to do express. I don't think that you'll be able to do that. So I'm going to guess they have something kind of like the my time, specifically for those people that are coming in and out that quickly. But I'm also going to guess that when you go in the app, you could be in your room and you can put in that you want a table ready. Maybe that might be a thing then. I don't know. I guess Dave will let us know whenever he goes on Carnival. I don't have any Carnival trips anytime soon.
I will. Maybe they may mention, you know what? That I will have to write that question down, because I've actually got 2 ship tours.
Well, there you go. You might want to ask that question.
On the 21st and 22nd, I'm going on the Mardi Gras out of Port Canaveral on the 21st. And then I've got is it the Paradise? I think on the 22nd.
Well, see, when you go there, ask that question and see what they say. If they're going to have like a specific area, because that'll be something. Because I think that if they're going to do express dining, would that remove the my time dining kind of experience? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
Yeah.
going to guess a lot of people want to do, once it rolls out, maybe a lot of people want to do the express. I don't know. I guess we will have to find out.
I'll have to write that question down and definitely ask that. That would be a good question.
But from Carnival, guys, it's weird that nobody has talked about this. And I actually got this email like 2 weeks ago. And I thought that maybe the bigger channels had talked about this, but nobody has said anything. You know, as a TA, we get all sorts of emails. And one of them was for the Legend of the Seas. We actually have the guide, stuff that nobody knows what's going to be on this ship. And I'm here to tell you, I'm going to be on the Legends of the Seas on the first sailing out of, I think it's Fort Lauderdale. I could be wrong, but I think it's Fort Lauderdale where they're going to be sailing out of. I'm going to be traveling with my mom and Sophie. We're going to be there. It's a 4-night cruise. So I think we're leaving like the 11th of November. I think it's the first sailing out. And the Legends of the Seas dining guide. I wanted to give you this information because I know a lot of you guys love the Icon class, and maybe some of you guys might be thinking about going on Legend of the Seas. Dave might be going on Legend of the Seas one day. But the Legend of the Seas are dishing up mouth-watering lineup for 28 dining hotspots, the most at sea. Savor every second of the family mealtime. Celebrate milestone-worthy meals and feast on flavors from around the world in the tastiest vacation ever had. So some of them are going to be included in the fare, and some of them are going to be for a cost. As I read them, I'm going to tell you which ones are included and which ones are a cost. So for the quick bites, Park Cafe, El Loco Fresh, Aquadome Market, and Surfside bites are going to be for all complimentary. Now, on the Aquadome, for lunch and dinner, they actually have 5 new venues on this specific ship. They have Soulmate, which is a Korean rice bowls. They have Cajun Kitchen, New Orleans Gumbo. Gumbo. Adobo, Mexican street tacos. La Española, Spanish style bites. And Simply Press, freshly smoothies and juices. And of course, Creme de la Crepe, which have the sweet French crepes that are also they're also at no charge. The one that is at a charge is Izumi in the Park for lunch and dinner. Base Camp is included. The Trellis Bar is at a charge. And if you want to do the around-the-clock cuisine, you can dine at Pearl Cafe or Sorrento's, which also included. The Pearl Cafe is open 24 hours. They do salads, sandwiches, sweet treats, coffees, and more. And Sorrento's Pizza is for lunch, dinner, and late night. They do open late, and I think it's until 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, for sit-down eats, you have the Surfside Eatery, the Windjammer, the dining room. Those are included. Pier 7 is at a cost, but the kids eat free. Playmaker, sports bar, bars, and arcade is at a cost. And if celebration-worthy meals, if you're trying to do some celebratory things, celebration table, that's something new, is at a cost. It's for dinner reservations are needed. Chops Grill, lunch and dinner, that's at a cost. Giovanni's Italian Kitchen and Wine Bar is at a cost. Hooked on Seafood is also at a cost. Savor the Show. Hollywood Supper Club is at a cost. That one is the brand new one on Legends of the Sea, is the Hollywood Land Supper Club. And the Royal Railway Legend Station is coming to Legends of the Seas. If you've been on Utopia, they have the Royal Railway Utopia Station. Legends is going to have one. And they're going to have dinner. It's also at a reserve. And it's going to have a 5-course culinary quest along the Asian Silk routes. Follow Marco Polo's journey from China to Italy. That's going to be on the Legends of the Sea. Izumi, hibachi, and sushi is also at a cost. If you have a sweet tooth, Sprinkles is complimentary. Deserted, Starbucks and Sugar Beach is at a cost. And Suite exclusive, like the Coastal Kitchen and the Groove, is also complimentary, but it's only for the suite, the people on the suites. So what do you think, Dave? That's a lot of inclusivity.
I just think I packed down about 500 pounds with all that. Jeez. I hope they widen the doors, because if you keep eating all that stuff, you ain't going to be able to get into your cabins. No, that is that.
I was reading that. I'm like, whoa.
Holy mackerel. I mean, that is a lot of different. And let's face it, when you go on a cruise, you do want your choice. But the fact of it is that with a lot of it being incorporated, and yeah, you do, like you said, you got your specialities that you got to pay for. And some of those are well worth paying for too.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Mind you, I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm just getting to the point where I'm starting to be able to experience some of that. So I'm looking forward.
I'll be honest. I'm going on the Legends of the Seas on the first sailing out of I think it's Fort Lauderdale. I could be wrong, but I think it's Fort Lauderdale. And I'm looking forward to the railroad station, because they're going to be traveling through Asia and all of that area, and I think it's going to be fantastic. That's my personal opinion. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I have not seen that they have put it up for sale yet for my sailing, but we're still a long ways away on that. So I'm looking forward to seeing, and bringing that out to you guys if I'm able to even get in, because you know how hard it is when it's brand new ship. It's very hard to get in and check these things out.
It really is. It is. Well, shoot, man, this is the first time that I've been able to get back-to-back ships. Every time I tried to do a ship tour with Carnival, it's like sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, because they hit the registration. Like we were talking about the registrations for being able to see some of this, because I'm looking forward to seeing the difference between I mean, that again, when you're talking about the different ships, and you're looking at the 28 restaurants on the Legends of the Seas, that's what's nice to see, the different variety. That's why I'm looking forward to seeing. Now I can add 2 more ships that I'm seeing that, look, this is a different type of variety on this. This is what you got on this one.
Exactly.
And I do. Okay. You're talking to a very, very, very picky eater. I mean, I'm a very, very picky eater. I mean, preferably, I can live on my 24/7 pizza. Unfortunately, some of these cruise lines have changed that 24/7 pizza. They kind of make me a little disappointed, but that's okay. They got other stuff that balances out. But but to see the different variety like that on the Legends of the Sea, it's just
it's really good. It's really good. A lot of people, like, I have a customer that I've been working with her lately because they want to do Icon or Star. And she goes, why is the ship so expensive? It's all the inclusivity that they have. It's a lot more included than any of their Oasis class ships. But if you're looking on going with me on the November 11th, so it'll be 11/11 of 26 out of Fort Lauderdale, right now, and this is just information for you guys that are here or people that are watching the replay. If you book it with me before the 13th, I don't have any group space or anything like that for any reason. But if you book it with me, we can add a $100 onboard credit and 2 specialty dining to that experience. So yeah, it's really good. That's the special that Royal Caribbean is actually doing right now. $100 onboard credit and 2 specialty dining.
Yeah, see, I want to do, and see, that's one of the big advantages I'm trying to want to do as a TA, because it is so hard to get on mating voyages. But if you do, there's something about it, guys. Here's the thing about maiden voyages. So when Jackie does that, and eventually I want to start doing that, booking that things, and who knows, maybe down the road that might be something me and Jackie can work on together on one.
Definitely.
But I'm looking forward to a day when I can actually get on a maiden voyage on a
It's really good.
that's
It's very special.
that's
It's a special
that,
event.
that's why I'll be calling you sometime in the next 24 hours because I've got to ask you. Like I said, I got a couple of questions on that,
Yeah.
and because if I
It's a
book,
very special event. It's a brand new ship. You get to try out not only a new ship, you get to enjoy. They give you a certificate for being first on the ship. Sometimes they give you gifts, depending on the ship that you're going. So it's a memorable experience. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Sometimes a couple of maiden voyages have gone wanky because they don't have all the stuff that they needed, but mainly the last ones that I've been, it's been flawless. And I think it was mainly because of the situation that happened in 2020. We're not going to say what it was, but a lot of stuff got stopped. The ships didn't get all their stuff in time and things like that. But now, everything is where it's supposed to be. I do recommend if to put it in your bucket list to at least do one maiden voyage of the cruise line of your choice. You will not be disappointed. It is really cool. It's so nice because when you're coming into the ship, for those Disney people, like the Queen of Disney, that she's not here right now, but if she hears the replay, when you come into Disney, they says, "What is your last name?" Gonzalez. The Gonzalez family is coming in. Well, when you're coming in onto these maiden voyage, it's like a whole celebration as you're coming in. And they don't do that. They don't do that after like a couple of, like maybe the first couple of trips. After that is done. Like you just go in on the ship like normal. You will never know how they celebrate these things unless you go on a maiden voyage. So I do suggest to put it on your bucket list to at least try it one time, whether it's your ship of your choosing, or you want to try something like that. Like I said, I have the group cruise next year. It is a maiden voyage. It is the inaugural sailing of the MSC World Atlantic. They're at a great price. So if you're looking into something like that, just call me and I'll be more than happy to give you more information, more details, so that you guys have all the information that you need for that specific and get you prepared. I'm going to try to do something very cool for my group. I'm trying to see how many people altogether is going to be on the group. To figure out what is it that we're going to do. But I'm texting back and forth. We're actually emailing back and forth. There's a new place that is opening up in Cozumel. And I'm trying next month to go visit it, to bring it out to you guys. And possibly that'll be a place, it's a beach club, it's a brand new one that they just opened. And I want to go check it out because we might be just going there as a big group. Could you imagine travel adventures, group cruise on an expedition to this specific? I'm not going to name the place. It's a brand new place that Cozumel is opening up. So I want to be able to try it out next month. So I'm working with them on a one-on-one to see if I can come in and do some collaborations with them so that I can bring it out to you guys. And then I get to talk to them to see if I can bring my group there and get a really good group pricing for you guys. And we can all hang out that day and have a great time with all my travel adventurers. Because, that's what we do here. Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, no. I got a silly comment. I'll wait in a minute.
But yeah, guys, do you have any questions? Anything you want to know? Any questions that you have about MSC Grandiosa or the MSC brand? Put it in the comments. Even if you watch the replay, you have some comments, just commented it. And I always check the comments and I always be out answering you guys back. Hopefully you guys enjoying this Tuesday evening. Go ahead, Dave.
I got one question, and this is for the cruise lines. Hopefully MSC and all you got cruise lines are lying. You guys need to put somewhere on your things. This is the recommended weight loss system, because when you come back from eating all this food, you weigh about 100 more pounds because of all the food you were eating. I'm just saying.
You know what? It's weird because I feel for me, because you're walking so much, because you walk back and forth, I never gain on a cruise. I don't know if it's because I
Really?
eat less, because I'm always working and I'm always filming and I'm always doing all this other stuff.
See, that's me too. I mean, I could eat a lot, and I don't have like a big appetite like I did when I was younger. I mean, but when I get on a cruise, obviously I'm gobbling up the pizzas, I'm gobbling up the desserts, I'm gobbling up the chicken, I'm gobbling up this, and somehow I only managed to come back and I guess I can say I'm very lucky that I only put on a few pounds, but then I haven't gone on, these next cruises that I'm doing, they're going to be like 7 days. So now
Right?
I'm almost afraid that I'm going to come back like a balloon and go, and then y'all be looking like, who are you? Do we know you?
Oh
But
my God, that is funny.
no, but it's the fun and what you guys
Yeah.
did on these cruises. And here's the thing, guys, and this is what I always say all the time. Whether you work with someone like me or work, with Jackie, who's very knowledgeable, sometimes you got to remember, and I know a couple of people who actually, the one client I was going to work with, actually the husband actually booked it before I could work with them, before the wife could tell them. But the next time they go around, they are going to work with me.
But you know
And
that you can always transfer it to you as long as it's less than 30 days from them booking.
no, because they did it through the app. He did it through the app, so I can't
Oh,
transfer that on.
gotcha.
That's one of those. Yeah, that's one of those that they can't transfer over. But the thing of it is, right now, deals, and this is the time of year to look for deals, especially over the next year.
Right.
And sometimes you may not always, and when you're looking individually, you can get lucky to find some of these deals, but sometimes working with a TA, it's a lot easier for them to find it because we can
Right.
go in the back door and we got the mechanics to look at the different deals all at one time.
Right. It's a little bit different. And there's some of them that you're not going to be able to compete with them with the specials that they have. But, you just got to let the client know at that time, you're working with one of the best, and hopefully that's enough for the client to go with you instead of the other party or the other company out there, because there's companies out there that are a little bit cheaper, but the customer service was lacking. And if there's something that goes wrong, then you are in a bind, because now you're at their mercy to help you. That's the difference.
Well, and that's the difference when you're working with a TA. And the fact of it is, too, sometimes, here's the thing. Sometimes these cruise lines drop deals that only the TAs see that you can offer to the clients.
Right.
Which happens. I don't know how often it really happens, but I've seen it once in a while where I'm like, crap. I've been even on the regular website. I didn't see this on the deal.
It's like with us here in Expedia, we get Expedia deals all the time from the cruise lines, and that's something that is only specifically for us. Like if you were to go online, you wouldn't even find those deals or anything like that. But with that being said, before I let you guys go, I actually have a package that came in. And I want to open it with you guys. I thought it was really cool to open it with you guys. It was sent from one of you guys, and I'm hoping the person is still here because it was sent from Miss Donnell and Jen Rhodes. They thought about little old me. Hold on, guys. Let me open this up. They thought about little old me when they were on Excel, because they're always paying attention to the things that I do, weirdly so. But Donnell and Jen, for those of you that don't know, not only they are my clients, but they're part of my family. We have become family for a while now. And super thankful for you both. As I'm opening this, I'm super thankful for you both. You really didn't have to do this, but I just wanted to say thank you guys for always supporting my dream. Because weirdly so, Donnell and Jen, for those of you that don't know, they've been here on this channel since day one. They have been my support system for a while. Oh my God, this is so freaking cute. Oh, and it's from my favorite cruise line from the Bazaar. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you, guys. And they pack it. Oh my God, they package this very well. So thank you, guys. Hold on. Let me open this up. I don't want to break this. And I wanted to do this live. Usually when somebody sends me something, I don't do a live stream because not a lot of people send things to me. But I just wanted to do this one for you guys because I felt that this was very special, coming from Jen and Donnell, which they're coming along with us on the MSC Atlantic, and some of their friends are coming along with us on that trip as well. So we're gonna have a great time. Hold on, because this has a lot of tape. So I just want to show you guys what they said. Now I feel like, now I know why these vloggers, when people send them things, they pre-open them up so they have them ready. But it's okay. We're not going anywhere. So, woo. Sorry for all the noise. This thing is super well packaged. Holy moly. Oh my God, this is so cute. Look at this, guys. Oh my God, this is an actual, this is so cool. It's an actual painted carafe for the coffee.
Oh my!
I actually saw
word.
this in Excel, and Jen, she had sent me a message. She goes, Jackie, the package is going to be delivered today. Keep an eye on it. And Donnell, sweetie, thank you so very much. And Jen, but Jen told me that Donnell rushed. She said she dropped her backpack and she went straight to the store.
Oh my goodness.
So Donnell, I love you with all my heart. Thank you so very much. It actually has the little cups, I believe. It actually has the matching cup set here.
Oh my goodness.
So I'll take it later on. It's going to be actually this set. I'm going to put it on my YouTube area when I'm almost done. The paneling, finally, we got the paneling for the whole entire wall. So we're doing something really cool for the Travel Adventure YouTube area. And I'm going to actually showcase all of this over there as a thank you to the Road family, Donnell and Jen. Thank you so very much. Thank the guy at the UPS store. Look, let me tell you guys, people don't know how much, people that don't know me, I love everybody so very much. And I look forward to meeting not only my clients, but you guys eventually. And I try to give it my all. I try to give it my all. I pray for everybody every single day when I go to sleep, because I know that whether we talk about it or not, a lot of people go through different situations in their life. Most of us don't talk about it. We keep it within ourselves. But just know that everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. So thank you so much, Dave, for being part of the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Staying with me for a full hour. Dave is also part of my family. We've been working together for a little bit. I go to his show every so often and try to assist over there as much as I can, because that's what we do in the community. We help each other out. But just wanted to say, Donnell and Jen, thank you so very much again. I appreciate guys. I love you guys all to the moon and back. And may God bless each and every one of you guys. And I will see you again next week at 7 p.m. Next week, guys, at 7 p.m., I'm going to be coming live from the airport. We're going to have a cool, we're going to go on a cool adventure. This Friday, I'm actually traveling to Fayetteville to go visit my daughter that she's going to be moving to Fayetteville. She bought a new house over there. So I'm going to be traveling Friday. And then on Tuesday, I'm traveling back home. So I'm going to do a live stream from the airport in Fayetteville. So stay tuned for that one, because that one's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to check out the airport. We're going to talk about it. We're going to hang out that Friday. And I'll make sure that I put it for 7 p.m., not 7 a.m. But Dave, thank you again for being here. I love you guys.
Thank you for having me.
Back. I will see you next Tuesday. Tomorrow we have Across the Wave. So come back tomorrow at 8 p.m. I'll be here with Cruising with Keith and with Jeff D. I will see you then. Take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Dave, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you
Alrighty.
for having me.
No problem.